So good morning everybody. Uh, Basically today we are going to read about functions. So coming down to functions, you are having something called the int main function 1 and function 2. Int main function 1 returns 0, function 1 statement block, and so if you are basically functions why we require, we need to divide the program into separate well-defined functions, which simplifies the process of getting the total program to work. Understanding coding and testing multiple separate functions are far more easier. It is easy for maintenance. We are considering all the libraries in C containing a set of functions that the programmers are free to use in their programs. And when a big program is divided into smaller functions, this is the syntax. You can just see function 1 is being repeatedly called in main, and here is the definition of the function where you are having the return statement. Now the use of this function is that inside the main you are repeatedly calling these functions, otherwise the functions this statements has to be written completely in the main repeatedly. Okay, we will see an example of that. Now let us see basically how we can execute, that is the code. Okay, so let us see how we can execute one code. So say we are going for file new. Suppose I write something called has include, say stdio.h. Suppose I write something called int sum, that is int a comma int b, and I write something called int main, then int num1 comma num2 total equals to 0, and then suppose we write something called printf new line, enter the first number, and then scanf percentage d ampersand of num1. Suppose I do printf new line, enter the second number, okay, scanf percentage d ampersand of num2, and then total equals to sum num1 comma num2, and then printf total equals to percentage d is total, and then return 0. So if I write something called int sum int a comma int b, int result, and result equals to a plus b, return result. Okay, now if I just write 10 and then 20, you can very well see total value equals to 13. So here the total is calling this, is invoking this function sum, and here is the sum function, that is having the result as a plus b, and we are returning the result, that is coming down to this from here this result is coming to this is returned to the total value. Okay,